what I would say, if you're a business executive today, I would say, go back to your customer base, ask them, what have you gained the most by using our product over the last year or 2 years or 3 years? And I apologize that the ticket sale might depend on that. It's usually not in 5 minutes. There's some deployment, there's some fallout period. Not everything goes in 5 seconds. Even cloud-based solutions are that way. But I would go back to your customer base, find out over the last year, and I just did this earlier today. A, are you happy with the product and what benefits have you received? B, if you didn't have our product or solution, what would you miss the most? And then here's the breakthrough. I think that the executives coming out of COVID, where you're not going to just blanket advertise. What I think you're going to do is select some certain pearls of wisdom that the answers that your best customers give to you, and forget the logos of the customers, but there'll be some customers that have run your product for maybe decades or years, or at least your newer product. Whatever they couldn't live without, or whatever you do uniquely different, or whatever they miss the most, I would say back to all the executives, please galvanize the company around that one thing. That will change the flywheel. Advertise and galvanize the whole company. I just finished up my my program, postgraduate program at Stanford on their graduate business school, and all around the same thing. Find out the one thing that you do that the customers would miss the most if you didn't provide, that you provide a gap in the marketplace. Galvanize internally first, then galvanize externally. Go solve that problem together, and you'll end up spending less, but more efficiently. Your roadmap will be clearer. And not saying it's easy, because my job's not easy, your job's not easy, Lee. But if you could really canvas your customers and find out what, if that was gone away, what they would miss the most, advertise and galvanize the company around that. And that would be the catalyst for whatever AI project you might be going in. So whatever unique differentiator, if you can exploit that, you have enough money. I just shared with you a 51,000 starter kit to get going out there. Most companies have several magnitudes of that. So it's not as much money as you think, but I beg you, don't do it the way you used to do it. Like I said before, keep doing the same things, expecting different results is insanity. Do it a little bit different. Find the 1 or 2 things you do uniquely, triple down on that, galvanize the company, galvanize outside, and use some AI around it and exploit that to your advantage. Because I think people are looking for products that your friends would recommend, that organically you find in nature. And then who knows, people might find us through this type of venue. I think it's more 2020 and beyond versus the old way of, Mad Men type advertising. Not saying we're doing that in the past, but it's just too expensive. And it leads to a trail of tears where you don't get the right person. So you get a warm prospect, because no one likes the cold call. No one likes receiving a cold call. Now you get a person who's seriously considered, and you get a warm prospect, and you can worry about, and you can show, like you said before, Lee, very eloquently, show them what's possible together. That's not sales. That's teaming.